to adapt. Is it the message of today? Is that what we're gonna learn today? I don't know, but that is what we're dealing with today. So welcome everyone to the second stream of the day, where today we're gonna be playing Warhammer 40k Darktide. To say that I woke up this morning with this thing in mind would be a complete lie. I never expected this. Holy hell, what the hell happened? What's going on? Why am I streaming around this time? Well, let me tell you what's going on. Well, basically, this morning I woke up and I decided, well, yesterday we had some troubles with the stream. Yesterday things didn't entirely want to work. So let us go and have the same thing again because, oh boy, was that exciting. Was that fun? Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't fun at all, but still the stream decided to do it anyway. So, yeah, we were kind of stuck with a stream that didn't really want to capture the game computer, and the game computer, which also just didn't really want to play the bloody game. Yeah, I intended to play Warhammer 40k Space Marine, but yeah, that wasn't to be. That was not to be. So now we're here, and yeah. Luckily, thanks to Casino getting on, we're now able to go and play Warhammer 40k Darktide, which, yeah, I've done a little bit of a quick read about, but again, I don't know too much about it. So, yeah, I'm very excited to go play that. I'm very excited to actually go play something on this game stream. Normally, this game, this is supposed to be like the long time that I'm actually supposed to, like, the long stream that I'm actually supposed to be able to game some, so, but, you know, they really happen to be. Now, I'm kind of looking at my angles right now, because this is kind of new. I'm kind of looking at that. It's like, what is shining over there? But that's the light over there. Let me go place that like that, just to make sure that's not too much in the picture. Other than that, everything here seems to be fine. I'm kind of curious as to like how this angle is. Is it good? Y'all like it? I don't know. Like I'm just showing something else because I still had the camera be low like this from the last couple of times. So I was like, let me see how this is going. Also, one thing I just want to quickly check out is I want to take a look at my resource intensity because things have been going on for quite a bit. Computer has been complaining about some stuff, but everything else seems to be quite fine. I'm not really taking up that much memory. Like I'm trying to figure out where my computer is bottlenecking, basically, because if I start to run extra canvases, I have an issue. Darktide Xena says, Darktide indeed. Darktide indeed. That's what it's going to be today. I just had the realization, by the way, that if I were to have the means, I would be exactly like Linus Tech Tips. Even though I sometimes look at them and be like, man, do you really have to replace your complete entire server rack of like hundreds of thousands of dollars that you just placed like 2 months ago and you said was the best in the industry, but now you have to like throw it all out because it's garbage and trash and you want to have something entirely new that costs twice as much? I just realized I'm like that too. Because basically, we had some issues today with some of the computers not really wanting to capture the game computers, and I was just thinking like, man, you know what would be nice? It would be so nice if I had another computer that would actually be the stream computer that would take the stream from the stream computer so that if I have to reset the stream computer, I don't have to take down the stream. And I just realized like how ridiculous that was. It's like, imagine, you know, people normally would start out playing a game on like a single computer. And then basically what I would do is like, all right, now I already have a stream computer because then you can have a good game play and you can also have a decent stream. But because I'm not trying to stream to both YouTube and Twitch, and also want to try and stream to YouTube with a vertical stream, but the computer has not really been enjoying that all that much, I was kind of thinking like, what if I have a second stream computer? Now, it's not as dumb as you may think, because technically, I would have the main computer run all the intensive, like the stream computer right now run all the intensive OBS scenes. I would have the stream computer, like encode all the streams to all the platforms, and do the recording, and then I would have the game computer do the games. Well, yeah, I don't think that's something that's in the plan right now. But let me tell you, if I were to have the means of Linus Tech Tips, I'd definitely do it. So, yeah, be fair warning for people who support the channel. Yeah, it's gonna turn into madness if you support it too much. If you want to see the madness, I want it too. Hi, Brix, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. So, today, oh boy, I'm gonna go close this up because it is time. Today, we had a bit of a weird and wacky stream. Kind of as wacky as this camera angle is right here. I mean, like, that's weird. What is this doing here? Well, this is something that works. unlike most of the things that happened this morning, which totally did not work. My stream computer just did not want to capture the game, but that didn't even matter because the game that I planned to play today, Warhammer 40k Space Marine, did not want to start. I tried everything to fix it, and believe me when I say I tried everything, I even went into another game on Steam to open the Steam browser to get into the support page to try and fix it, but it did not work. Nothing worked. I've done everything. I've even disabled my CPU cores. Nothing worked. So now we're in a bit of a pickle. Because basically, I plan to go and explore the Warhammer 40k universe, which I'm wholly unfamiliar with. Well, I say wholly, I don't actually entirely mean wholly unfamiliar, because I have actually played a little bit of Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. Now, if you don't know about Warhammer 40k Dawn of War is basically a game that came out, I believe, like, around the turn of the century. I don't entirely remember the date anymore, but basically it's an RTS game, which means that you're top down and you're managing like a whole bunch of troops. Basically, it is kind of like Age of Empires 2 in a way. However, that is, you know, kind of a different style of game than most people here on the channel may be used to. So, well, I was thinking maybe we can use Space Marine 2, which has been like very popularly well acclaimed, to go ahead and, you know, explore this universe in maybe a more approachable style, especially seeing like how that game has gone very, very popular over this year. It's even been nominated for Game of the Year. Well, it seems like Space Marine actually, it seems like Space Marine 2 has a previous predecessor, Space Marine 1, which I couldn't play. However, that was supposed to be a, actually, no. Well, it seems like Space Marine didn't really want to play today, even though that's a third-person perspective, which, looking that we started out with Warframe, that may be kind of familiar with people, but now it's time to go to the first-person perspective. Because thanks to Xeno getting us out of this pickle, we now have a Warhammer 40k Darktide. Now, I've read a little bit up about this game, but again, like, I am a complete noob, because until, like, this very morning, until, like, an hour and a half ago, I didn't even know I was going to be playing this, so, yeah, I have no clue what to expect. But Warhammer 40k Darktide, as far as I can understand and kind of read up, it seems to be a first-person action game, so that means it's, like, first-person, kind of like from the first-person shooter, but without the shooter part. I'm really curious how that works, and it seems to be like a co-op versus AI, but also with a story part to it. So I'm really, really curious. I have tested to see that it works, and it does work. So yeah, let us not wait too long and explore what Warhammer 40k Darktide is all about. I am super excited. I'm super stoked. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go for the smooth transition in the world. Whoa. Let's go for the smooth transition in the world. Do it! Do it! There we go. We got it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's like Left 4 Dead Warhammer 40k. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's do this. So then, let's go and make sure that everything is working properly. I think everything is working properly, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to go towards Warhammer 40k Darktide. It is properly installed. It was good to take a little bit of a break from the stream to come back right now, because basically we had a... it took me about an hour and a half to go install this, so yeah. But here we are, ready to go play. Let's do this. Let's see what this game has in store for us. All right. Warhammer 40k Darktide. Ooh. What do we have right here? We have a fish on TV. Fat Shark. All right. Made by developer Fat Shark. Warhammer. As I say, I'm completely unfamiliar with the Warhammer 40k universe. I have a feeling that it's really, really fast and expensive. There are so many games out there. It's very, very beloved. So yeah, I'm very curious. I have never really known as to where to exactly get into it. And I think that every single time that people recommend me a game, I should just just kind of jump into it. I know that this is also based on Vermintide, but hey. Here we go.
It is the 41st millennium.
Ooh, quite in the future then.
For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy.
With the Emperor. For the Emperor! I know that one. I know that one.
There is only war.
Mm-hmm. What would be fitting in Warhammer 40k to be wars. I also need there to be some hammers, please.
Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind.
For the Emperor, as I said. Yes!
The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes.
I guess we're getting to meet the Space Marines
Keep
too.
humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining.
All right. Basically, it's like
But there is another war.
even more?
It is the one in which I serve.
What is it? What is it? That seems to be more psychological, does it? Oh yeah, that's a psychological war, dude. Holy shit. Right. So they warped somewhere through space. Seems to be like an entire big war going on here.
One of battlefields and fleet engagements.
What does it do?
It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is
Big
fought
city.
in the cities and hives of the Imperium.
Okay, in your own territories.
In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertian.
Basically dealing with the vermin down below. What is the vermin down below? That's trying to rise up to the Emperor.
For if the Inquisition fails,
Oh,
if we fail,
oh! I can see the Left 4 Dead.
the Imperium falls with us.
I can see the Left 4 Dead Warhammer style, dude. That is wild. Seems like we're gonna be fighting some very, very interesting creatures living underneath the big city, the big Imperial city. Warhammer 40k Darktide. Right. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious to see what the gameplay will be like. Privacy policy. I see it's a privacy policy. Decline. Quit the game. Oh man, do you need to agree? Let me just accept it. Crossplay available. I understand. Set your Fat Shark account name. You must set a Fat Shark account name to proceed. You will not be able to change your Fat Shark account name once you have accepted. All right. There we go. Here we go. All right. So, it seems like there's multiple wars going on in this universe. Kind of feels like, you know, Mass Effect, but then without, you know, all the diplomacy and talking stuff and the big sexy aliens. It's more just like a big, massive war. I'm all in for it. Let's do this. We have a class that we can choose. Let's see. We have Veteran, Troopers of the Astra Militarum. Man, like they're really good with their long words, man. Veterans are valued as skilled and seasoned warriors for the Emperor of mankind. Then we have Zealot. Zealots are fanatical, pious warriors whose rage and fervor in the Emperor's name lead them to places of those of lesser faith would not fare to treat. We have Psychers. Psychic mutants or Psychers draw powers from the Immaterium to fuel their formidable mental abilities. They are viewed with suspicion as witches throughout the Imperium. And then we have the Origin. Origins are massive, powerful abhumans, often used as shock troops for the Astra Militium. They are strong and loyal, but have limited intelligence. Ooh, okay. Okay. Which class shall we go for? Basically, this seems like kind of like tank. If I put it in very simple terms, we have a tank. We have a mage. We have a like warrior, basically just like offensive, and then this right here is basically your all round, I would think. So you have kind of all round offensive, magic, and then tank. I guess. Given that, we also have details. All right, so we have abilities right here. We have Bull Rush, charge forward with great force, knocking back enemies and staggering them. Then right here on the mage, we have unleashes a wave of warp energy that staggers enemies in front of you. Quells 10% peril, base cooldown 30 seconds. Charge up your psychic power and release it to deal high damage, and ability cooldown reduction for you. Oh wait, so you can also see they have swords. This one right here has, what is it? Stab shields and grenade throwers. This one right here has dash forward, replenishing 50% toughness. I replenished my toughness, dude, that's wonderful. Your next melee hit grants 25% damage, and then we have a stun grenade for a stun grenade, and Emperor's Royal Toughness, damage reduction, and allies for you and allies in coherency. We have the 200 chain swords. Ooh! And we have the flamers. Mechi says, I recommend the salad. Ooh! I'm quite liking this one too. Let me take one more look at the Veteran, but I guess I know my choice. The Veteran, we have Volley Fire, enter range stance for 5 seconds. When in range stance, you can equip your ranged weapon and deal plus 25% range damage and plus 25 range weak spot damage. We have a frag grenade and we have a scavenger, replenish some ammo for you and your allies. And we have combat shovels and plasma guns. Yeah, the salads are pretty damn good. Like, look at this, man. Instead of some shovels, they have 200 chain swords. And they got some flamers. Alright, that salads it is. Let's go. Right here, we are in the home world. The Mubian domain is full of established worlds, burgeoning settlements and far-flung colonies. Even though you've been on the move for a long time, there's still one place you can call home. Right, so we have... Oh, we can choose what our home is? Okay. Okay, so we start out right here. Bafani, relatively newly colonized. Bafani is already a self-sustaining world rich in natural resources, with population in a world known for its hellish conditions, which populace a famously hardy and dour populace. We have Cadia, formerly the Imperia's most famous fortress world. Its fall marked the beginning of the era in Indomitus, the Dark Imperium. Then we have Inkron, an oceanic world. The populace of Inkron inhabited vast hive islands. Inkron is the Mubian domain's most naval depot. I wonder, like naval depot is like, you can't really sail the seas beyond your planet, basically. So they can sail around a whole bunch on their planet, but the rest of us has got to go for space, and it doesn't really matter if there's so much water, I guess. Then we have the Branx Magna, a thriving industrial world. Branx Magna is the most densely populated in the Mubian domain. It's teeming with billions manning its continent-spanning manufactoriums night and day. And then we have Roxeria, a small agri-world that produces intensively farmed and massively harvested grain crops. Rosarians are the butt of many jokes, considered to be backwards by other Mubians, and yet they're hardworking and honest to a fault. So basically, you have your farmers, you have your industrial people, you have your water people, you have your destroyed people, you have your miners, you have your just, you know, the happy little colonizers enjoying the rich, plentiful, bountiful world. And then we have Messalina Gloriana, a heavily forested moon that serves as a minor shrine to the world. Messalina Gloriana has few resources and low population, but is strategically important since the fall of the nearby Comaras. So then we have our shrines, maybe, our holy people. And you have Crucis, considered to be the second world of the Mubian domain. Crucis is a large shrine world and a popular destination for pilgrimage. Okay, so this is more of the holy world. Alright. I don't know what the hell this really means. Which one is really all that important. If there's any stats bound to it, or if there's anything important to it. I guess this is just gonna go off a feeling. You know what? I like water. What can I say? I like water. We go for the water world. Let's do this. Childhood. Ooh, let's see. We can choose our entire backstory. One's character is defined by childhood experience, or so they say. Like many others in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, you've had a tough upbringing, but unlike many, you got through it, with the scars to prove it. We have a Navis Imperialis conscript. And the Imperial Navy provides fleet support for the vast armies of the Imperium. While its pilots, captains, and admirals often garner fame and glory as heroes of far-flung wars, the backbone of the Navis Imperialis is its veritable legion of unrated workers, who man space docks, galleys, and hold across the galaxy. We have tide foragers. Despite the abundance of fish, it's dangerous to ply the waters. For amidst the most floating refuse dwelled plentiful, highly aggressive predators, always willing to take a bite of an unwary fisherman. We have militia leki. The oppressed youth of the planetary militia rarely achieve any rank, nor garner any glory. If they're lucky, they might learn some survival skills while serving as trench runners or ammo monkeys. Sludger. Most of the Hive world's potable water is imported from agri-worlds, but supplemented by huge purifier stations, which collect the water from underground streams, polluted rivers, or atmospheric condensers. Given the enormously high levels of radiation and industrial pollution topside, purifiers run non-stop to ensure that the water supply falls within acceptable toxicity parameters. And we have a leech harvester. The sump leech is a predatory worm that thrives in polluted, brackish waters. It has pharmaceutical value, although the poorest communities also harvest them for food. Alright, so we can choose whether we were farming leeches, whether we were sifting through toxic water, whether we were fighting in wars and, you know, being cannon fodder there, whether we were foraging for fish, or whether we were fighting in the Navy. I think that fighting in the Navy is more aligned to what we're doing right now, so let's just go with that. Then we have growing up. There aren't a lot of options for folk like you growing up, but you've had to find your way to overcome the trials of youth, by fair means or foul. We had true calling. The cult imperialis takes many forms, but all revolve around the worship of the emperor. It is only sanctioned religion of the imperium. So basically this seems to be like what motivates me to get here. Lowly scribe. The endless chain of the bureaucratic world of the Adeptus Administratum is full of tedium, but also danger, for ambitious individuals will stop at nothing in their struggle for advancement. Many a scribe have lost their lives in squabble over better graph lantern or a desk nearer to a cooling unit. Alright, so this is like, oh man, I really want to serve the Emperor. This right here is just, I just started in the bureaucracy and I kind of survived that. Isolated. The arbitrary bureaucratic decrees of the Adeptus Administratum can draft or displace the populace of an entire block, often for no discernible reason. Seems like this was just like we kind of were left alone. Self-reliance. Even the most civilized sectors of the Mobian domain are still subject to all manner of threats from mutants, rogue psychers, cultists, and even more. In the dog-eat-dog world of the lower hives, everyone must find their way to navigate these myriad perils. Soul Delight. The most zealous followers of this imperial cult hold the deep-seated belief that heretics and traitors are infiltrating all levels of the imperial society. Sometimes it's even true. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. A pilgrimage is both physical and spiritual journey that brings the ardent follower closer in faith to the holy emperor of mankind. A pilgrimage to a sacred site can take years to complete, and taking the devout traveler far from their true home. And then we have the injured. Since the age of strife, technology is neither trusted nor understood by most of the population. Most machinery is old and prone often to dangerous mishaps. I guess that since I'm trying to understand like what Warhammer 40k is all about, and like I like trying to learn about this universe, I guess you could say I'm on a pilgrimage. Like I'm trying to learn more like through mind and body about like the Emperor. So I guess my growing up is a pilgrimage. Defining moment. All right, so this right here, like what made me change. We had an encounter with heretics. You've been through a lot. The struggle you call life demanded it. But through all the hardships and all the triumphs, one incident stands out in your memory. We either had an encounter with heretics, where since the Horus Heresy, the enemy within, traitors, heretics, and turncoats hold a special place of hatred in the heart of the loyal imperial citizens. No mercy can be shown to those who turn from the Emperor's light. Xeno says, Xale and Laws are good fonts of knowledge for Warhammer 40k. I think it's so funny. Like, I didn't know that, but I'm also surprised because I think it's so funny. It's like, it's a lot of people that I know from the Warframe days are also super into the Warhammer 40k lore. It's like Laws, Xale, DK, Shai, I know Rahab, I know Atheme, like, they know so much about this. It's insane. Like you're into Warhammer. It's like, I think it's kind of funny how, how these games kind of overlap. And that's also why I've been like super interested to start somewhere, but I never knew where to start entirely. So yeah, let's see. We have a strange artifact. The Adeptus Ministorum, often known as the Ecclesiarchy, man, the words did, is obsessed with tracking down holy relics of saints and martyrs. Most turn out to be fakes with no value, but that doesn't stop a brisk trade in holy knucklebones, mummified toes, sainted tonsures, and the like. Cult contact. When heresy is uncovered amongst the civilian population, it is not unusual for suspicions of complicity to turn on the rest of the populace. The taint of chaos can never be underestimated, and before the unwavering gaze of the Inquisition, innocence is not enough. Mutant incidents, whether warped by a genetic defect or chaos taint, mutants are reviled by the Imperium. Most Imperium agencies teach intolerance of the mutant as a key tenet and see mutation as a curse that only leads to corruption. The sickness. In the overcrowded hubs and manufactoriums of the typical hive, disease can often run rampant. The uncaring nobles often see such outbreaks as a call of the weak, knowing that there are always teeming masses of workers ready to replace the fallen. So basically, alright, actually let me read through them and then I'll give a little overview. Hunted. Amongst the gangs and guilds that dominate the hives, transgressions are often punished by blood debts, which must be fulfilled on the pain of death. Those who attempt to flee their blood debts are pursued without mercy by gang enforcers or contract killers. and the voices. In most occupations, hearing voices would be considered a sign of madness. However, to some members of the ecclesiary and the Scholastia Psychana, such messages are a sort of inspiration, for they are perhaps a sign of blessed communion with the God Emperor. So basically, we may have had a defining moment where we encountered heretics, and because of that, we might be in danger because they think that we are a heretic, maybe. A strange artifact, we might have found some sort of strange artifact. We've come in contact with a cult, which, you know, like, might also be a problem. We're mutants, we gotten sick, we paid a blood debt, and now we're supposed to die, or we have voices in our heads. I think that it's kind of either cult contact, because I've come in contact with the cult of Warhammer 40k through a lot of people who I play Warframe with, or it is the voices in my head that are you guys in chat. I think I'm gonna go with the voices in my head. Alright, here we go with appearance. Right, so we can choose whatever we want to look like. Let's say we just like randomize. Let's see. I thought it would like randomize everything basically, but I guess like your gender is basically you can choose whatever you like. You can choose your gender, and then from there you randomize whatever the fuck you want. All right. Faces, it will randomize everything. All right. Eye color, hairstyles, facial hair, facial tattoos, body tattoos, scars, and you can also make height. All right. Well, let's see. Let's first see like how tall or how tiny they go. All right. I guess you can only kind of like scale up like this. I thought you could play around with something like this. Let's go make ourselves really small, because in battle it's very important to not be noticed. We can have scars where we can we have some numerals on here. Let's see. Today it is the 10th, so we're gonna go with the 10th scar on here. We have body tattoos. We're gonna go with the 10th body tattoo as well, because it's the 10th right now. Facial tattoos, same thing. Facial hair. Oh boy, there's. Oh wait, no. I was like, why is all the hair the same? But like, this is just only the down below. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 was over there, so we're gonna go with that. Hairstyles, same thing. Oh man, I should have picked a different date. Because that's where 10 is. Yeah, that's where 10 is. Eye color. Let's just kind of gaze like sterilely out of our eyes. Let's see. 10 phase over here. Actually, let's go with this. Let's do this. And yeah, I think that we have our character over here. Our character right here used to be part of a lineage of old Japanese samurai who who weren't that tall but had massive jaws, and they also got some tattoos. That's the live, laugh. Wonderful. I like it. Right. Let's continue on with this. Let's see, what is our personality? Your life choices have molded you to the person that you are today. There's been happiness in your life, sure, but you are left with plenty of scars, and not just the physical kind. This is the kind that you've become. We can have the fanatic. Life without faith is merely existence beneath the all-consuming shadow of heresy, without so much as a candle to hold to the darkness at bay. It is that fate that of some to pass from this life as a mere kindling, whereas mine is the light of a flame. And I see that I'm in this place at this hour, for it is not said that if 10,000 feckless souls burn into the flames of perdition to awaken for the fervor of one righteous man, then the Emperor rejoices. Aye, it is.
Life without faith is mere existence beneath the all-consuming shadow of...
Okay, so he would read that out as well.
This is simply unacceptable.
I am the chosen emissary of mankind. I am not some common criminal to be shackled and tormented by jailers who, if I'm to be kind, hail from amongst the basest and most inadequate simpletons, which clingeth to the Olympus to humanity's lowest rank. Basically, this guy has been captured. This one is very much into religion, and this right here is the judge. Without hope, there is no purpose to revenge. Without justice, there is no the wounded perish with whatever. So this one is super much into the justice thing. The operative personalities affect how your character responds to other characters and events. Well, I guess we're gonna go with the judge. We'll judge everything because we're right and everyone else is wrong. Let's go. And then our sentence. Oh, we were imprisoned. Look at that. The judge was imprisoned. Oh man, so many choices to make your character, dude. I'm really curious as to how this will play a role later on. This is where your life journey has led. You are a prisoner of the Imperium, convicted of a crime you may or may not have committed, but guilt is irrelevant at this point. Innocence proves nothing. Derelict of duty. Your punishment for dereliction of duty is often death, but in some cases this sentence is waived in exchange for service in a penal battalion or worse. Insubordination. Disobedience, real or implied. The Imperial authority is enough to earn demotion, prison, or death. Misplaced faith. So powerful are the upper figures of the Adeptus Ministorum that to draw their ire by questioning their faith or worldly habits is to invite a death sentence. And then we have sedition. Overtly seditious contact, ranging from disrespectful speech to mass organization with intent to protest, is all considered part of the tendency towards rebellion against the established order, and that's not something the Imperial will tolerate. Yo, Griddock, how's it going? Welcome with the raid. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, we're starting out with Warhammer Darktide. Oh boy. If you guys are new to the stream, my name is Michel. Guys, nice to see you. Nice to see you all come in. We have a new camera angle going on. I don't know what the hell's up with that, but yeah, normally I'm supposed to stream something else, but today the stream decided to have some issues. So we were supposed to start streaming Warhammer 2, Warhammer Space Marine, but yeah, that didn't want to start. So today we're playing a little bit of Darktide. We just started out. We had to configure our character, and as you can see right in here, we have a character where we can choose a whole bunch of options for about their back history. I'm not completely familiar with how the things work here with the Warhammer universe. I'm very new to this. I've only played Dawn of War like years back, which is kind of like an RTS style game. Now we're starting out with this right here, which is more like a Left 4 Dead Warhammer 40k style game, which I am told. So yeah, we're coming in fresh. If you're completely unfamiliar with this franchise or completely unfamiliar with this game, you're right here with me. Or if you're brand new to this and you want to help a fellow player out, you're more than welcome to join. Griddock says. Yeah, I heard your stream issues are a thing. If it makes you feel better, none of it really matters. I had the feeling that it wouldn't really matter at all. Especially because there were so many options. I was like, ooh, I'm quite curious as to how that's gonna work out. But hey, it's fun to consider, and maybe in some way it's gonna have some impact. Who knows? So yeah, how was your stream, man? What were you up to today? I hope you say it's going. Well, that's better than I know the feel of things not going. It's been oh wow, the stream sets is reconnecting right now. Holy freaking hell. Are you shitting me? What just happened? Do we still have connection? Did this work? Did we just die? Oh boy, this stream just died. Right, let's see. What do I had some sort of issue pop up. I can't see it right now. Let me go and take a look. Reconnection has been successful by OBS Studio. All right, so that's good. That's good. I need to have some reconnection, please. So yeah, right now I just lost everything basically. I don't know what happened, but hey, we're here, and that's good, and we'll just see how it moves forward. I guess this is we're still going on with the stream issues. Actually, to be honest, it's not just the stream. There's been something more going on, and I don't know what it is. So basically, I've been getting fiber, or at least I'm in the process of getting fiber here. Like they just laid down fiber a couple weeks back, and I decided like it's so fun to like see them lay it down. I wanted to show you guys I was getting fiber. So right here, I cut out like a little bit of the fiber piece. As you can see, like that's like the tube, and it has like like it has the fiber inside of it. And ever since I've done this, the fiber has been absolute trash. I don't know why. Actually, no. I didn't just cut out a piece of fiber and now my internet's shitty. They haven't connected it yet. So they will connect it somewhere in the coming few months. But seeing that it's taking them about 8 years to put down fiber, because I knew people in 2016 we already had fiber. Seeing that it took them like 8 years to put down fiber, I'm not expecting them to do that any soon. But ever since they've done that, the internet has been kind of trash. Like we've been having a lot of just like completely internet outages all of a sudden, where you just can't access it. So yeah, that's fun. That is fun, especially when you're doing streams. So yeah, that's something I'm struggling with a little bit, but hopefully don't let it take away your enjoyment of the stream, because so far it is going to be working, I hope, and we'll see. If it doesn't work and if things crash and burn, we're just gonna deal with it when that time comes. I really hope that time doesn't come, but if it comes, we'll just deal with it. So Let us go and choose what our sentence right here is. I think I'm just going to go with insubordination because I quite like the red and gold combination of the clothes. And other than that, you know, like this right here, this doesn't really match all that well. Green and yellow, I'm not the biggest fan of. And yeah, this blue is not nice. I'm just literally choosing off the collar right here. I'm literally choosing off the collar right here of my outfit. It makes me look more like a kind of a discarded samurai. I like it. Let's continue on. All right, my name. Ooh. You were born on Inkron. You spent your youth as a press gang laborer in the Imperial Navy, rarely setting foot planetside. When you came of age, you were taken by on a lengthy pilgrimage that led you to several holy shrines across the Mubian domain. One day, the voice of the Emperor spoke in your mind and told you to dedicate your life to his service. It wasn't that you didn't get out of the way for the passing magistrate. It was that you didn't get out of the way quickly enough. That alone was enough to earn you a one-way trip to the prison ship, the Tancred Bastion. You're aboard the Tancred Bastion en route to Toma Prime. And our name is going to be... Well... That's interesting. It seems like... Whoa, 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 whoa! Did you see that? Did you see that? That one right there. I'm pretty sure that said Dickrod. Dude, I like Dickrod. This right here is the very respectable Dickrod, the Last Samurai. His family used to be one of the leading samurai gangs in Japan, and now he is here. Famously named Dickrod, his youth has not been kind to him. Neither has his... Let's just move on. Name validation failed. Please make sure the name contains a minimum of 3 characters and only uses alphabetical characters and hyphens. Well, it has 3 characters. It says Dickrot. Why is this not a good game? Why you randomize this in for me? You randomize this in for me. Okay, let's try this again. Well, let's randomize. Let's see if it comes up. Dickot. Oh. Right, Dickot. Dick Rodus. Dickus Rodus. Yes. Let's do this. Dickus Rodus is gonna be his name. He has a little bit of a Latin background. He came from the Roman Empire. Let's go. There we go. Are you sure you want to conclude your operative creation with these options? Of course I do. Let's go play that prologue. Dude, we have our man Dickus right here. I'm so happy to meet our Dickus. And here be the Doom of Mutants. Right, so we're on our way to the prison. Become righteous, made manifest. By unsleeping in vigilance, swift in justice, and relentless in hate. Seek not knowledge, but vengeance. Become the fist of the Emperor. Alright. Let's do this for the Emperor. As we move towards our penal colony.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Alright.
Of course, ma'am. But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
It's not good.
That one certainly is.
Oh, wow. That character
Keep him
creation has gone
intact.
weird.
No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
Is this us? What's that floating head, by the way?
This one, however.
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
This is a mistake.
Oh, wow.
I am a loyal servant of the throne.
But of course, I'll just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Oh, wow. Well, they were just gonna kill me, but now something happened.
We're boarded!
I was kind of surprised with like how the audio was like balanced for me. It sounded like I was like on the other side of the room. Holy shoot, what the hell is that? That is like a boomer. Like, not in the terms of, like, age, but, like, that thing's gonna explode. I'm fucking certain of it. That thing's gonna explode and take people out with it. And he's gonna explode right in front of me. Hot damn. Who are these people? I thought we were gonna be fighting zombies or something. But they're taking him out.
What do we do about that one? Nothing. The Poxers will be here to feed soon enough.
Okay, so they were here to take out that one. And now we're gonna have all these beasts come in. All these mutants come in. And I guess we're gonna have to fight those. Well, I guess we found some way to live right now. Let's figure this out. Arturia asks, what did we do to get thrown in jail? I don't know. Doesn't matter, though.
Serendipity on the
Alright.
brink of execution. But how to proceed?
Well, let's proceed by looking at this person right here. Holy hell.
Aye.
I guess it's not very interactable, this environment. I thought we could slap it around, but Dickus Rodus has found himself in the sewers. And we right now have to go around and find our way around. We have a little bit of a shovel right here that we can hit people with. It's a very good looking shovel though. Like, you know how we were talking with a couple games like, you know, Black Myth, oh man, it looks so realistic. And to be honest, like, that game looked good, but this game also looks pretty damn nice. Like, look at the lighting effects, look at the slapping around. You don't even know why your character was thrown in jail in the first place. Well, they basically said it doesn't really matter why you were thrown in jail. Innocence doesn't matter. Only how hard you fight. So that's all that matters. Here we go. We've beaten our first person. We can block with a melee weapon right there. Which I should probably try, especially when we're fighting with two. Oh my god, I decapitated that one. Dude! Love that's brutal. Alright. I quite like this setting already. We should probably be wary of where we're going. Especially right now. Okay. There we go. Two at the same time. So your crime was not fighting hard enough. How lame. Well, it seems like at the moment that you show only a fraction of insubordination in this world. They take you out. Escape the cell block. That's what we need to do right now. We need to get the hell out of here. So we have a stamina bar. We can run around, and that stamina will deplete. We can block, and that costs us stamina the moment we get hit. And we can basically slash around. We can kind of, like, go lower, but I don't think you can... Oh, wait, you can slide. Dude, you can slide in this game? This is, like, the last thing that I expected.
Imperium may be done with me. The beneficent Emperor is not.
The Emperor will always look for me. Seems like everything here in this ship is going wrong. And they might need some help soon. And if they need some help, who knows? Maybe they can use my help. Maybe they'll overturn my sentence. Who knows? We're gonna go for here. Well, it looks like you're fighting the followers of Nurgle so far. Oh boy. We have a big one coming in here. Whoa. That one took a little longer to fight. I can't pick up his weapon though. I kind of would have liked to pick up that big thing over there, but I guess that wasn't to be. Watch out! Watch out, Ridiculous Riders! Watch out! Or your shield will break. It's basically the moment you have multiple enemies, and they're all hitting you at different times. You really have to make sure that you get that block right. There we go. Down they go. Perfect. So far, you know, it's got a little bit better than just being executed at that point. Well, let's open up the prisoner containment then. If you don't want that, let's do that. Using the enemy's weapon, Xenogillion says, sounds like heresy to me. I guess that's the reason I'm in this prison. I don't need your words of heresy. I only need to believe that the Emperor believes in me. Which is what my character believes, so that's good. All my actions are sanctified. Let's go. We have big fire battles going on there. I need to find myself a gun. A sanctified gun that was there given to me by the grace of the Emperor. Everything here is on fire. Seems like this wasn't good enough. This ship was not made to the specifications of the Imperium. It's not fit to serve. We're here in the security checkpoint. As a prisoner, we're gonna be let through because that's okay. The security checkpoint was not good enough. It just let everyone through. Doesn't seem like my shields are fully recharging. If you, hold on. I'm probably gonna have to adjust this right here real quickly. Just a second. Because right now, I am not really showing. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. This right here is looking kind of wonky. I'm sorry about that. This was not my intention. But let me see if I can kind of like move backwards. And then for moving backwards, take them out. There we go. Hold on. All right.
My good right hand is needed elsewhere.
Let's see. Where can I best place myself? I don't think I need to show this. It would be nice to show these numbers. So let me see if I can place myself right over there. And then let me go and grab my chat. Oh, no, hold on. There we go. So let me make sure that I set this up properly to match the game. Get the transfer on there. And then I want to grab the chat. And I'm going to put you guys up, like up top. Is this the chat I need? I think it is. There we go. Chat is going to go right up there. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm just going to go fix this up real quickly. Filters. Chat standard. There we go. Let's grab this. Grab it. Grab the transform. And then we do like this. And then let's see. I think that works perfectly. A-okay. Right. Well then, like right there, you can see the you can see the numbers or just the general gist of it. Let's go. All right, so we have to head towards the loading bay. Seems like my shield is not really increasing. I thought shields would kind of replenish over time, but they don't. So yeah, we'll have to be wary of that. We'll go towards the loading bay. Let's open up this elevator. Let's see whether the elevator will be acceptable. Oh, you sound very upset. You're not good enough for fighting. You're not fighting well enough. So much for trying to kill me. Right. Let's go over here. Everyone seems to be dead. It's not very good. Yeah, I found a gun though. That is nice. Look who it is. I think we're finding someone familiar. Yeah. How the turntables have table
Great.
turned.
You come for blood too, criminal?
Let's see. What will we do?
You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
I did.
Alright, so we're not here for revenge. We're here to help out. Seems like the only capable person on the ship was a prisoner.
Then
Hot damn. Hot damn. Well, we have ourselves a gun, and we can go to the hangar. We have ranged combat right here. Right, we have to watch out. I don't know if there's friendly fire on this. Let's see. So far, this gunplay is kind of stable. I think I do still have my my melee weapon, but I will have to switch to it by pressing 1, and then I have my melee. All right. Let's see here. We can move forward here. Seems like these units right here are more military units. So we basically have a combination.
Urgent extraction requested. The traitors have overrun the ship.
Right, so we
Give me a
have...
chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
I will not be found wanting.
All right. Well, it seems like we have a combination of traitors, like people who were militarized, and these zombies, basically. These mutants fighting around. Xeno says, let's see. Basically, the blue bar is your toughness and acts as shields. The cream color bar is your health and can be healed with special machines. The purple bit and the health bar is corruption. Basically, reduce the amount of max health you have until you reach a health terminal to reduce it. I see. I see. Right, so we can press Q to switch weapons. That's nice. Toughness typically restores when you're close to allies. Oh, wow, I see. I see. I'm close to my allies, and that restores my toughness. Right, that's kind of weird, though. Because, I mean, you know, toughness is all about, I'm strong, I can do this on my own. But you get it because you're close to your friends, and you're safe because you're feeling happy and gooey with your friends. That's, not what I expected, to be honest. It's not entirely how I expected it to be. Prisoner processing. Whoa! Hot damn. Well, luckily they're only charging us like one by one. That really helps me quite a bit. So far, though, it seems like we're the only two that have survived on the ship. Alright, we're on our way. On our way to the hangar bay. Trying to hang on. Are we just gonna abandon this entire thing? Like, this ship was large. This ship was huge. Did you see that at the start? Like, I thought that this ship was massive. Like, they can't have overrun this entire ship. Unless, you know, like, the entire ship was incompetent.
Indeed. Judgment is my calling.
And you were about to kill me. What a stupid error in judgment that would have been. Alright, what do we find here? We have some big explosions going on. That's our evacuation. Let's go. Evacuation time it is. We gotta reach the Storm Raptor, which honestly, like, I would call that ship the Storm Raptor too. That's a good name. That's a good name for a ship. Just like, oh, this is not a good position. Alright, I'm probably charging it way too fast. I gotta make sure that I cover my positions properly. Moving through here. Everything okay? Everything fine and nominal? Let's go to the Storm Raptor. Storm Raptor, we're going for extraction. Look at that. I think we have our full team coming together.
Masuzi, get us the hell out of here!
We're never gonna get out of here with this thing. If you need a minute to calibrate, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Great.
Or maybe it will, but I feel like the chances are it ain't gonna happen. We have to purge the heretics. Well, there's a whole bunch of them coming in, but luckily they're not over flooding us like a horde right now. So we're quite good. Even Kreft right there, our big guy. Is Kreft like an NPC? Or is Kreft an online player? I'm not quite sure. Because of, you know, like all the little symbols next to them. But then again, seeing that Sala right here, who is an actual NPC, also has like a little icon right next to her name, I believe that they will be just all NPCs. But I did have to wonder for a second. Alright, don't worry. We're so good here. I quite like this gun. I really quite like this gun. Like, normally you'd feel like a single shot gun is not that nice. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit! It's not just a single shot gun. You can just mow around with it if you just hold the button. And there's no friendly fire, so I can just shoot however the hell I want. And it seems like ammo replenishes as well. Like, I've been on free 25 ammo this entire time. But here we are.
Masuzi, you done any time soon?
Alright, let's go. I never expected this would work. Are we sticking behind?
You coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
Well, she's a lot more fair than I expected she would be.
Dead
I
anyway.
still love his voice. It sounds like he's shouting from across the room.
Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life. Or you'll be more than dead.
Sounds good. Dickus Rut is in your service. Let's do this. Xeno says that ammo doesn't replenish. That's just in a tutorial. Oh, I see. And here we are out of the ship. Apparently we were the only survivors of this entire ship. Like, look at how big that is. And just took it over in a second. Also, this music, man. Pretty damn good. Who do you find here? Smite all who would besmirch the Emperor's name. And here we are, still in our prison garb. Very clear that we're a prisoner, basically. Should find something else to change into. Here we are.
Welcome to the Morning Star, Inquisitor Grendel's void ship, and you're home from now until you're no longer of use to us.
I see.
Report to the Strategium at once, and don't make me regret sparing your life.
Oh, hold on, I'm just getting something. What is this? What is happening? Why am I getting so many things? I'm getting redacted, Exolite Marker the Hunter, facial hair 16. Alright, it stopped. It has stopped right now. We're all safe, we're all good. This right here seems to be our little hub right here. Xenogelion says, there are perks in the talent trees that make toughness behave differently. Like veterans can get toughness when they're on their own, or at least when their class gets toughness by wheeling on enemies. Oh, I see. Right, so this kind of seems to be our hub, where we might be able to read some scriptures, read some more scriptures, look at the greenery, look at the reddery. The greenery right here, can I interact with these people? No, I cannot. It seems like I cannot interact with anyone over here yet. I just have to get to the Strategium and then learn from there. It seems like right here, I do have a social thing right here, so I can have some friends over here that I can invite over. I'm level 1 right now. I can change my operative as well. No, I don't want to change my operative and return to the selection. I have some options for key bindings and controller and audio as well. I think audio seems to all be good. Yep, seems to be good. Interface, everything is fine. All right, well, let's move to the point where we need to get to. Right there. Look at this elevator, man. There we are. In the control room.
Ah, so the next step before we can...
Is this kind of no-opa the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Who are you? Ooh, you're my dad.
Sounds great.
This
I'm
is...
Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission
See?
briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
They look alike.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
Right, well, it seems like there is a power struggle between these two guys. She feels like she's in charge, and he feels like he is in charge.
So far, so good. Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
Alright, so we're exploring everything right here in the hub world. That right there was where we get our missions.
Recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training.
Alright, well, then you should open the door, however, because this door does not want to open. Unless I have to go around here and sit somewhere else. This all seems to be closed. So I'm going to go right here. And we'll see where we can go to. I think it is moving through here and this place. There we go. And then this right here will be our training area.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone.
Alright, so we shouldn't stare.
Not by my little puppets, but do shoot them or hit them a lot with whatever weapon takes your fancy.
Okay, so she controls a simulator, I guess.
Feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry.
Oh, does she speak for...
As long as you like.
Let's see.
Stephanie likes the company and the taste of your bloodlust.
I see. She speaks for, like, telekinesis or something. So I didn't see that mouth moving at all. Right here, we can start.
Let Stephanie prepare you for inevitable martyrdom.
Let's do a little bit of basic grain training. We have a combat axe and we have a shredder auto pistol. So let's see what the training is going to be like. All right, we're starting out right
This
here.
is the Psychanium, a place of torture. I mean, training. Shall we start?
I know how to do this.
Train light or heavy attacks in any order. Chained attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties.
There we go. Light attacks, we've done that the entire time last time. Heavy attack, we gotta hold, and then we can smack. Okay. So we have a light attack, and this right here is the heavy attack. And the heavy attack probably does more damage. They don't really appear to be all that much different visually, other than like one you have to hold. But there we go, done the heavy attacks. Next up, we have a special attack.
Powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
Let's go. Oh, we gotta press one of these buttons? Ah, I see. Okay, that was quite good. That was quite good. Press the button. Hit them with the chainsaw. Okay, okay, okay. I quite like this. I quite like this. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta make sure I hit it properly, though. All right.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies.
Ooh.
Pushing requires stamina.
All right, so that's basically blocking them, pushing them away, and then you can hit them, basically. I see.
Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades.
All right, not too bad, not too bad. And then finally we have
Use
an
your
ability.
combat ability to rush forward and empower your next melee attack.
All right, so what we need to do right now is we need to melee forward, we'll go forward and do a melee strike. All right, ability. Seems like critical strikes basically just happen regardless. As long as you do your ability. All right, sounds good.
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks.
All right, so spacebar is dodging. That's not really a dodge as such. All right, wait, there's like a little moment of like pulse, you see? There's like a little moment of pulse when he attacks. I gotta be wary of that.
Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness. Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness.
All right.
Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
I see. So basically, what Xena was saying, it's like you get hit, and then you lose your shield or your toughness, and then if you lose that, one thing that happens is basically you get staggered by hits, but then when you're close to allies or you kill people with melee, you'll replenish that.
Training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training.
All right, let's do a little bit more. Let's see.
Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies.
All right, so I think that's the difference between the light attack. Light attacks don't work on like normal attack or like heavy enemies.
Follow-up attack after a push.
Wait, hold on. So hold to block and then hold this to follow up attack. Oh, I see. All right, I see how this goes. It's like you block and you hold the button and then you can like go and do another attack. Right? Got it? That's just good to know.
Medipacks and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed.
Medipacks
to
are like
aid
that?
your team.
We can just throw them down like so, I guess. All right, and then we have like a little area of where we can get some health going. All right. Sensible, sensible, sensible. Seems like it's just like a very standard basic tutorial what we're doing up right now. We have an ammo crate which we can throw down right there, and then we get our ammo here, and we have to pick it up. It's not just standing around and you get all the ammo. You do have to go pick it up. All right.
Downed teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates
All right.
are
Very,
captured
very
by the
similar to
enemy,
most other games.
but can be rescued. Corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are down when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured.
All right.
Health can be restored and corruption cleansed at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have limited uses, indicated by the glowing lights.
So right there we have the 4 lights. And basically we can go here and recharge our health. And then you see 2 lights are gone. And that's just how that works. And then you can like recharge them if you have one of these like things over there.
Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate
Oh, yeah,
your
I see.
team's tactics.
This is kind of like the pinging system that we have. It's like right over there, scouted area.
Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide.
Interesting.
Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging.
Right, so one thing that I'm really surprised by is how modern this game feels.
Forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat.
In the sense of like I'm really surprised with how modern this game feels. It really has more of the like sliding, fast-paced movement thing that you'd expect from like shooters. But I don't feel like this is very much focused on being a shooter.
When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed.
So like you have a lot of like fluid movements in this game. It's not like the most fluid game like Warframe or Apex, but it is quite good at it.
Enemy ranged attacks will suppress.
Like look, you have pretty decent gun like gun mechanics right here, like the crouching.
Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy.
Let's see. Get out of the line of fire, which means that we should go over there. Let's see. So how are we gonna get out of the line of fire? Shoot while suppressed. Oh, we just gotta shoot out surprise while suppressed. So let's go here. Watch it, watch it, watch it. This can be quite tough, actually. I don't know entirely how we're supposed to get out of the line of fire is. Oh wait, there's another like safe point over there. Point where we can stand there and then we can fight over there to take him down. Alright. So if you're being suppressed like that, you really have to get moving. Alright, I see. That's sensible. That's very sensible. So I think that advanced training was quite useful, especially with like some of the extra mechanics that we learned over here. Overall, it's nothing too special, but yeah, it's just good to know as to what's going on right here. We now have more things in our inventory, which we can open. So let's see what we all got in our inventory right now. We have our primary weapon, which is a combat axe, which has only 25 penetration. It doesn't have that much penetration, which people may be very familiar with. And then we have the Shredder auto pistol right here, which also is not all that powerful, but hey, you know, it's a good start. It's all equipped. We have marks over here, we have cosmetics over here, and we can expect it over here just to take a look around it. Sensible. We have curios. I guess the curios will unlock something. We have cosmetics now right now. What kind of cosmetics do we have? Everything right here does seem to be quite kind of locked around. I think at some point in time we'll have to be able to acquire that, but right now we're just in our prison outfit. We haven't earned anything else right now. That is unfortunate. Our accessories right there is you can have a backpack with a book. You can have a backpack, then we have a backpack. All right. We have frames around our icon that we can have as well, and we have insignias, which can also be unlocked. Seems like we have a whole bunch of like extra things that we can equip. I don't know whether these are like acquired through microtransactions. This feels very much like it could be a microtransaction thing, but then again, I'm not too sure whether that will actually be the case. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. This right here does seem to be a power. We have combat blade max power, and we have mastery. So this right here is our everything that we can equip, I guess, or a mastery of our weapons and our talents. Our talent points. Operative talents. Greetings, Operative. This is your talent overview for combat specialization, where you mold and enhance your character's skills and techniques. Dive in, experiment with various configurations to find your unique identity. All right. Unrestricted reallocation. With every trust level, you'll back yourself a new talent point. Points can be allocated to any available talent in the tree. You may freely reallocate your points as you please, allowing you to experiment with various combinations. However, you can only progress downwards in the tree. We have combat talents. All classes start with agility, a blitz, and an aura. As you progress, you can augment them and or acquire completely new ones. The keystone talent adds an extra layer of strategic complexity to your combat approach. All right. So this right here seems to be our talent tree, which is quite large. Not as large as the one that we saw from Path of Exile like earlier this week, but it is quite large. We have things where we can add range damage, add melee damage, add melee backstab damage. We have different abilities that unlock right over there. And we have different abilities that unlock over there. And then we have this. So basically you can choose, I think you can choose which path you take down here or down there or down there. And you can choose a different path down there, down there, down there. And you can choose a different path here and different paths here, I guess. But we're just going to have to find out. We have to acquire some points. Because that's the next point that we have to get down to. So let's see. Let us go and report to the Sanctum Dictatus. Dick Azraelis is gonna report to the Sanctum Dictatus. There's a lot of dicks going on around here. It's kind of a dick fest, but hey, you know, it's kind of what would end up to be. So we're just gonna have to take it. Let's do this. Let's enter into the Sanctum of the Penis. Courage is the Emperor's gift. Intolerance is a blessing. Blessed are the merciless. The Emperor bears the ways of mankind ills. Only the coward seeks to compromise. Be thou the scourge of traitors. Here we are. The Sanctum of Penis. Or Dictatus. Might be something else. Everyone's in deep follow prayer. Someone's coming in. Nafdog is following the channel. That's what's coming in. Everyone be quiet. We're listening to the follow of the Emperor. A little robot thingy comes online, and there we have.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind.
Nice to
and
meet you.
fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium.
All right.
The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield.
Okay.
Who am I? The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power.
Mm-hmm.
No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny.
The mutations?
Who am I?
Derailing the train?
I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark state of truth. Chaos is the arch enemy of mankind.
Alright, that voice changed quite a bit.
Foundation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames.
Right.
Who am I?
I'm a warrior. Man, I'm ready to join the cult. Dang it.
Of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the hive from top to bottom.
And now the voice changed again.
Every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I?
I'm a warrior. Seems like multiple people are doing the same dialogue. And it seems like these people, like the zombies are kind of mutated beings who were affected by what they call the chaos. And we gotta take them out with the light of the Emperor. Alright. Dude, everyone's getting excited. Seems like I'm not the only prisoner out here. Everyone out here is in prison outfits. I thought I would be the only prisoner. But here I am. I know I set my character to be kind of tiny, but only now do I realize how tiny. Hot damn. Here we are. We now have access to the mission terminal.
What's at stake? The Inquisitor clearly thinks you have what it takes. And as you've come through all that unscathed, Tertium shouldn't hold too many terrors for you.
Sounds good.
Report to the mission terminal for your first assignment.
Perfect. Let's do this. Nafdog says, "Hey, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you? Welcome to my very first experience of Warhammer Darktide. I'm not that familiar with the Warhammer 40k universe. I've played a little bit of Dawn of War a couple years back, and I was actually supposed to start playing Space Marine today, but Space Marine didn't want to start. So yeah, now we're playing Darktide, and so far we just got started. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, has it been an experience already? A theme? How's it going? Hello, hello indeed. Let's check out the shrine right here.
Soldiers of the Blessed Emperor, I am Hestia Prime. a daughter of Messalina and representative of the Holy Inquisition.
Right.
It is my solemn duty to stand in witness to your deeds and to record the penances you undertake.
Right, so you're basically looking at, they're snitching on us. That's what you're doing. Right? I see. And now you've come here with the ship?
History shall remember the martyrs who fell in Atoma's defense. May Saint Messalina walk ever beside you in the Emperor's light.
I see. So
Though it
people
take
come
a
here.
lifetime of blood and strife, Atoma shall be free.
That's a big list, though. It's like a really big list.
Invisible forces are in motion all around us. When the time comes, choose the right side.
I see. So we can claim our achievements, basically. If we get an achievement, you can get your reward right here. And now we have some points. And these points, I think they will amount up to right here to like basically it's kind of like a battle pass, but then, you know, not a battle pass in a monetization type of way. So open 100 chests. I wonder, like, do these things... I think these things will just count regardless. So once in a while, you can just come back to unlock them in case, you know, some of these are complete. And I think you can decide to, like, track them if you want to. If you're like, oh man, shoot, I gotta like dodge things, or I gotta adapt to the environment, I forgot about that, I can track these. So far, I don't think I'm gonna track them right now, because I feel like I'll just like unlock them, and at a certain point in time, there's like a limited number available, and I still need to be like, oh shoot, I forgot about these. I'll go ahead and like do something about that. We also have completed the basic training right there, so we have 20 points. And I think other than that, 2 out of 30, we have 60 things right here, zealots right there. I think everything here is going to be quite all right. We'll come back at this point in time. Navdog says, I recently started playing this game as well for this time, and I'm enjoying it. Well, I can see some good groundworks. What do you think is like the most, like, what's the part about this game that you're enjoying the most? Because I can already see like a good groundwork right here. We have Sire Melk's Requisitorium. We can I can't do that. It requires trust level 11. So it seems like some things are just locked away by level requirements. So then I guess we have to up our levels. I guess we have to go in upper levels, and then this is where it becomes the 4-player co-op, which honestly I really enjoy. Like multiplayer co-op versus AI games. A lot of times when you're trying to find something to play with your friends, a lot of multiplayer games do end up being essentially just like PvP games, because that's what most of the multiplayer games end up being. And I think that like PvE games, especially like multiplayer PvE games, is quite fun, because you can, you know, a lot of times like the AI is more suited towards you, and unlike most of the PvP games nowadays, where a lot of them are like engagement bait, where they want you to be the best you can be.
We appear to be making gains in the torrent. Is this true?
Right.
I don't think it'll be long, sir. Not unless we've more bodies to throw in the place.
Doesn't want to go back? Yeah, it wants to go back. But yeah, as I was saying, like a lot of like PvP games seem to be kind of like engagement bait, where they want to put you in like the highest possible lobby of your team member, because otherwise it would be unfair and you might win and might feel good about yourself. So, you know, you're always going to be kind of struggling more than you are in a game like this, where it's going to be made to be fun. Nafdog says, I'm enjoying this game for the gameplay. I'm also just enjoying how fluid the gameplay is. Yeah, I think it's really, really smooth and nice, actually. It's a lot... Yeah, fluid is a good term of saying it. It's a lot more fluid than I expected it would be. All right.
Way to the mission terminal, did ya?
Time to do the first mission.
That means I can't have you executed. Not yet.
All right.
This is the heart of the operation. Your best friend if you want to stay in my good books.
I see.
Atoma's in trouble. No two ways about it. The only hope we have in this mess lies in us sending our strike teams where they're needed.
Mm-hmm.
Making a difference wherever we can. For as long as we're still breathing.
I see.
No guarantees on that last bit, by the way.
We just have to keep on slaying and keep on slaying.
Ready to be a hero?
Sure, I'm ready to do whatever.
You're a reject. Fight like it.
Alright, we have quick play. Alright, let's see. This right here seems to be our mission types. we have, I think that this right here is basically our levels. You have level 1, level 2, level 2. We have special assignments right here. If you click on that,
Atoma needs us.
these here, if we complete this, it seems like you get a extra reward, maybe. This right here, if we go there, this right here just seems to be our, like, we have a repair objective, repair, raid. Wow, this feels very much like what I would call the early days of Warframe, where you'd go out into your little solar system thing, and you'd go and select your missions like this, and you kind of choose, and you have like your bigger missions, and you have just like your investigation, your raids. Quick play right here gives you extra experience and extra things because they just throw you wherever. And yeah, I think I should start out with my special assignment of level number 2. Maybe I should start out with level number 1, and then like first do the level up ones, go into the level 2s, and then go there. So we're gonna start out here. We're gonna start out with an investigation and see what investigation is like. We have to investigate a new form of blight has hit the transit hub hard. Scan the plague residue, and maybe we'll get lucky. And then we also can seize the Grim Wars. All right, well, let's see. We're gonna join a public game and let's see how this is gonna develop. Looking for a Scrag team. Oh man. By the way, a thing. That haro, is that like a? I haven't really seen that come around like actually before as like a greeting. Is that like a Japanese greeting, or is that you like converting a Dutch greeting of hello into Japanese? Because I could see both ways. All right, let's go. Mm-hmm.
My advice, wear gloves and breathe as little as possible. You come back infected and you won't be coming back at all.
I see. All right. Basically, just go in, get the job done, and get out. I think we have a couple of people right here. There's one person who's a little bit further ahead than I am. We have our melee weapon, and we have our gun over here. And we also have to seize the Grim Wars. Well, I guess we should just get going. There's no two ways about it. We have to be moving. I don't know where to go exactly, but I'm just gonna follow this guy. Alright, sensible. Let's go. Enter the Hap Drekyo. The words here in this game are so very, very interesting. I also enjoyed the fact that this game is cross-platform. I think that that's definitely something which has much improved over like the last generation. I remember when games like this, like the online games were coming out, and especially like I remember when these like live service games were coming out around the early PlayStation 4, Xbox One era. And you were very, very much tied down to what console you were playing on, or like what platform you played on. And it was kind of, it was alright, but you know, like if you ever wanted to change up to like your friends were playing on a different console, or your friends were playing somewhere else, you were kind of stuck, and you either had to start all over again and buy that console, or you were just separated from each other for no obvious reason. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed the crossplay. It's not like I used to back in the day buy consoles and start all over again on the same free-to-play game because I wanted to play with other people on other platforms. So like I bought both a PS4 and Xbox One to go play Warframe on there. But hey, sometimes things happen. Grenades are maxed out. That's good. Seems like melee so far is quite a decent option at level 1. You just rush around and you just hit people as much as you can. As long as you're fast enough, you should be right. Because look at this. We're just going in there and we're just hitting everyone. Now I could have imagined this game to have some sort of, what would I call it? Friendly fire, because it's like, wow, everyone is expendable. You can just hit each other because who cares? Though, then again, I can also imagine that might be an entire mess and a half with people who play online. But still, right now, I can just kind of just like keep on hitting my melee weapon. It's all gonna be all right. Now there's a warning sign somewhere. There's a warning sign saying danger. I don't know what it is, but it seems like someone is down, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. We have our hitman over here. Let's throw a grenade. Let's see. This guy is reviving them, so that's good. I'm just gonna go and keep their attention over here, and I think that right now we should be all good. We have a chest that we can open where we have grenades. That is nice. And let's move through. What's this? This is a little bit of health going on. That's all right. Now let's meet up with the team again. There we go. That's what I mean. It's like the faster you just run towards someone, the faster you're able to to just take them out. Just speed towards them. Can I give you a little bit of advice? Yeah, sure.
Emperor has not forgotten you, pilgrims. He sees your service. It's a fragging hope so, because the pay isn't great.
All right. Let's move through. I don't really feel there's like a mini map or something, so you just kind of go with where the map naturally wants you to go. I feel you just kind of follow whatever seems to be the right place. There's something here.
Trust pilot or crash. Simple choice.
Well, we're stuck with her unless Rannick says otherwise.
They have quite a lot of dialogue between them. That's kind of surprising. Like, I don't know where that becomes repetitive, but we'll see. Stay close with your team and don't wander off solo, Nafdog says. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. I found out the hard play when I started playing. I can very well imagine that. Because I was just noticing when I was trying to revive this guy, it was quite hard just to fight everyone all by myself. But when I was around them, it was like really easy to slay them. So this really does seem to be a team game work thingy. And I also think that we have like a pretty decent balance. Like I think that you're always gonna have a certain group in your team. Like you're always gonna have like one of each class. Though I may be mistaken. Maybe at some point you're gonna have a full class of heavies. Who knows? Ooh, there's a little beat that was going on there, but now it's gone. Chest opening up, just to get a little bit of ammo. There we go, watch out, our guy was taken down. And we have the big guy up. Throwing a grenade, I did not want to throw a grenade. I still have to get used to all my buttons. Well, there we go. It seems like Hitman has gone further to the objective, maybe? Like, look at that, these guys are further away and now Hitman is down. We should probably go out and help our hitman. Let's see if I use a little bit of my gun, because so far I've only really been using melee because I didn't really want to use that much ammo. But it seems like right now Hitman has been revived, so that's good. We have small plasteel stash. I don't know whether that's useful or not. Seems like that's materials that we might be able to build something with. I have a door over here that I can open. I have grenades and other things. And I guess we're just exploring around as to what might be useful here. Let's see here. Just have a whole bunch of enemies around. Let me see where my friend is at. Because I don't want to go off too far by myself. Navdog says it's definitely a team game, and as such you need to stay close to the team. Yeah. I don't like it though when the team splits up. Actually, no, the team is quite alright. Right there. Bros is right over there. Let's go to him. Wait, I can use 5? What's an Auspex? What is this? Do I have to scan this guy? I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I was doing. I don't think that was useful at all. I think I'm gonna need to use that at some point, but I don't think that right there was the exact time that I had to do that. There we go. Let's see if we can get Boso right up. That was a bit weird. I don't know exactly what I was doing over there, and I don't know whether that's something I'm supposed to do. I know we have to look for the Grim Wars, and we have to go and do something more. Let's go for a grenade to stun these guys. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And I'm down. I'm down. I don't know what, like, where did the fire come from? Was that from my grenade? All of a sudden, everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. Ever since I had to use the Auspex, what the hell is the Auspex? Like, what is the Auspex? What is it? I don't know what it is. And now we're here. In the trash and the filth. We have failed the Emperor. Dude, everything was going fine. And then all of a sudden, everything went wrong. I don't know, like, what happened. I really don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I had this thing in my hand called an Auspex. I didn't know what I had to do. It said hold it, and it wasn't really doing much. And all of a sudden, people were somewhere, and I was on fire, and then I died. There's still a whole bunch more that I need to learn about this game. Oh boy. Well, at least we do get a little bit of things, a little bit of experience from even failing a mission. So that's nice. That's good. Navdog says there's exploding barrels in each level that spread some fire. Ah, I see. You've been summoned to the Strategium.
Due to compromised flight path visibility, all military activities are suspended till sunup.
Nah. That's unfortunate. I wanted to do a complete mission. I wanted to do a good mission.
Morning Star. This is working. Curse this antiquated fox. I have vital information for techno-archaeologist Hadron Omega 77.
Right.
I know of a facility hidden in one of Tertium's interzone voids. It holds the lost secrets of forging true Mobian steel.
All right. That seems to be our goal then.
How have I discovered this, you ask? A gentleman never boasts. But hurry. I fear the dastardly Mobian sixths are getting closer all the time.
Message received. The Emperor protects. All right. Well, here we are. Navdog says I can get off if you want to help you do a few missions. I'll bring my Argrin. I mean, if you want to go play some together, that sounds cool. That sounds cool for sure. Let's see, what do we have here? The Havoc Terminal, which requires level 30, so I can't do any of that. This right here is our mission terminal, where we can do some missions. And I think that right now, if we look at our standing, we haven't really gone up much in levels, because we didn't really do all that well. We have nothing new, basically. So I think the gameplay loop right here is to go in, do the missions, and as you unlock, you can do deeper level missions. And yeah. All right, let me know. Like, I think I'll just go and like do a quick mission. I don't know what's fast. That right there is the thing. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Ads, be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. Twitch kind of tends to do that sometimes. Oh boy. Right. I'll go and start up a quick mission again. Let me see. What do we have? We have Dark Communion Investigation. We have a raid. Yeah, I guess I'll just start this one right here. And let's see if we can actually make one work. And if I can't make this work, we'll hopefully by that time Nafdog will be here. I'm back. Welcome back. If ads are happening, by the way, and you're struggling with that and you want to keep over the stream, there's also a YouTube stream going on right now. So there's no ads on there because the channel is not, ads. So you can check that out on youtube.com/postma1 or on Postma1 on YouTube. Basically, Arturia has found this neat little trick where basically you can, if you're on desktop, you can put the Twitch stream on and the YouTube stream. Twitch stream is a little bit more ahead. But then let's say the ads come on, you can just like mute the Twitch tab and then unmute the YouTube tab. Twitch is doing things with ads. They're trying to pay their own servers, and I guess that's what's happening. So we have to deal with that. Right now we have 45 seconds until the mission starts. We don't have other players here. I think it autofills with AI, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll just find out. No, I am ready. Oh, if I say ready, then, you know, he's gonna take a while.
Special bullets are in short supply. No special bullets, no make spiky people go boom. Is that understood?
Alright, we're here with 2 people right now. Do I have a chat? Oh, I do have a chat. Okay, if I press enter, I have a chat that I can talk with people. I'm good with that, to be fair, but how would you like to communicate? As me typing in chat is going to be difficult if I'm gaming. I mean, like, we could, like, if you do exclamation mark Discord, you can enter the Discord. We could set that up. Alright, here we go. I do have Discord. Well, perfect. If you want to join Discord, I do want to see. How do you enter the voice chat settings? Options, audio, headshot, voice chat volume. Let me turn that off, because otherwise we're gonna have like static noise in the background.
Access will be achieved via maintenance node Chiron 13. Proceed.
Coming that way.
How did I end up in this mess anyway?
Let's go. Head to the chasm station. Alright, here we go. But I think it's over here. We're following Angar, who seems like a very experienced person. Either in his character, but also I just trust that he's very experienced. So far though, we've been doing quite well. We're running forward quite nicely. We haven't encountered much resistance. And yeah, pretty decent mission so far. What do we need to do? We need to recover scriptures and we head to the chasm station. There we go. We don't have much range in ourselves. We do have, like, basically right now, it doesn't feel like using the gun is necessarily gonna give me that much of an advantage over using my, my melee weapon. Because it feels like my melee weapon has a lot more power to it. Whoa! It has a lot more power to it and it doesn't require me to reload. That's kind of like how it feels. And now when it comes to, like, guns, I feel like the guns, once I'm able to use a bit of range, I feel like the guns will be nicer to snipe away enemies from far away. At least so far. Maybe at some point in time, like, using melee is gonna severely decline in quality of the attack. But we'll just have to see. We have a little bit of combat, whatever this is. That gives me more combat power, it seems. Maybe I shouldn't have used it just right now, but hey. I just felt like trying it out. Let's see. Anything here? They're fighting over there. Right, that just seemed to be like an extra like boost that you can give yourself in case you're in a bit of a tough situation. So far though, bit to go here for right well. Behind schedule? Are you saying? Are you not happy with how we're fighting? Damn. I was thinking about using that grenade to fight the horde, but upon closer inspection, I think that I'll save the grenades in case I have to do a refight. I think it's better to like be able to stun them at that point in time rather than, you know, like have the stun only, like save that just for fun times. Let's go. Right, let's get a little bit of ammo going. Oh my god, so this is one of these explodey boys.
How many of you actually know what protocol means?
I see now. That's why that is what killed me. That was because one of these explodey boys. Right, so well done. Let's see, where do we go now? For the Emperor. It says on the street signs. There you go. These guys can explode nicely. Oh, that didn't kill him though. Thought that would kill him. That's like a medkit thing, I believe. I think I've seen one of these barrels before. You put them down into a medkit thing. Where might that be? There's a little bit of ammo going on here. Seems like if I pick up ammo, only I get the ammo. It's not shared across the squad. And if I go forward, I can trigger the enemies to come forward. Right there, we have a little chest going. Nothing in the chest much. We have little hounds coming this way. That's another one of these stashes that they found last time as well. I wonder if that's like materials or something.
Access maintenance node Chiron 13 to the right.
Alright, sounds good. Maintenance node on the right is what we need to get at. I'm gonna go back to my melee, because I'm wasting too much ammo right now.
Given him on Terra's abilities, perhaps it is Blunt who should be considered deviant.
There we go, we have a little bit of grenades. Right now we have a couple of enemies here. Overall, though, like, I haven't really seen when we get the what's it called, like the objective. I think like this right here points to where we need to go. If there was any like subtle hints, I think that's it. Ooh. Yeah, that's where they need to insert the medic things.
Beneficent Emperor, this slaughter is my offering to you. You've got a big mouth, you know. Oh, indeed. Were I you, I would not cast stones. A big mouth and an argumentative
Oh wow.
Once again, I find a description befitting another I might name.
Seems like my my character's having a little bit of an argument with with that other character. I'm quite curious about it. I wonder how how whether that like builds characters between these things. Like I don't know whether that's very much. Oh wait, that right there seems to be like some sort of tank thingy, but we can't go there. I wonder like whether that will build characters between like our custom characters, or if that's just like you'll at a certain point in time remember the same lines that multiple people will say. Because I know in Left 4 Dead, like, it really built the characters, but these characters were also, like, specially made, basically. Where these right here are all our custom characters. Now, I do wonder whether we have to go up there, because that there seems to be, like, the point where we can go down somewhere. But this right here has been marked. But that's just a tank, basically. So I'm thinking that we have to go here. I think that we have to go right around here, go down these stairs. So far, this level has been more manageable. What's this? This right here is a sniper. Down he goes. Doesn't seem like experience is entirely connected to like how many enemies you kill. Seems like just killing enemies is like nice, but it doesn't really do much to you. Whoa! Alright, so that is where melee doesn't shine all that much. It's the moment that you get into like explodey boys, they'll just wreck you even if you kill them. Alright, sounds good. Putting the skull in there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So you have to gain maintenance access, so we're gonna defend this a little bit. We're probably gonna get some sort of horde coming. There they are. I was just wondering whether those highlighted enemies were like super dangerous enemies, but then I realized like, oh man, my other allies can highlight enemies too, so it's probably these highlighted enemies basically. These right here seem to be okay. None of them have like a backpack that can cause some trouble. So far we're good. Wait, wasn't it interrupted? It was interrupted. No. All right, let's not be whole-way heroes, okay? Let's restart it. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Reboot it. Confirm. I don't know what I'm doing. I just had some sort of device in my hand, and it said confirm, and it wasn't doing anything. I think other people might be better at this. I don't know how I'm supposed to work this. But this person knew how to work that. Alright, well, let's go. Is there a Discord link you have I can join? Exclamation mark Discord. That should throw the link in there, I guess. Otherwise, it might be like in one of the panels on Twitch. Let's see here. Stamina's going up. There we go. That worked. Perfect. Alright, loading be happening.
Data link back online. You are not a complete failure. Well done, I suppose.
I think that we may only have to do this one more time, given the amount of progress that we have. Works on Twitch, not on. Let's say works on Twitch, not on Steam. I mean YouTube. Yeah, no, I know I don't have a bot on YouTube right now. But on YouTube, it's always in the description, so you can just like click down the description and there it is. Twitch doesn't necessarily have something like a description, so that's why we're still using the bot. All right, we're almost there. Let's see. I'm in the Discord. Perfect. Once I'm done with this, I'll go and join too, and then we'll set it up. I think that we're good now. I guess that we should be able to move on and complete the mission. Have a little bit of an ammo crate over here. And there we go. Time to move on out. We have a little bit of a shooter type situation here. We have some ammo there too, but I was already full on ammo. Let's see. Something's coming. Something's sounding eerie. We have to move through the sub-rails. Basically, we have to extract that thing. There we go. Moving through the sub-rails. Seems like we have a couple of options. There's like a chest here. Or not. No, those are just some lights. They're stuck down in the fight, so I have to go back. I have to go back to support my team. I can't just rush ahead. We just have to go and support the team. Go one direction to see what is might be the right one. Let's see. So I'll join you in the Discord in a moment. Let's see here. We found some other stuff. I think it's just like some other like materials that we might use for building or something. These guys are right up here. Where are they? Right there. All right, found them. Oh, they found materials. I never seem to be able to find the materials. Hot damn. Am I just like kind of blind, or are they really good at saying it? There we go. Melee is just really, really nice in this game. Like one of the things I always worry about with shooter, like these mixed melee shooter games, is that one of the attack options, most of the time the shooting is going to be more favorable than the other. Because shooting is like really, really nice, and you can just stay at a distance. A lot of times, like if guns are quite good, you'll just be able to just like have some fun with it, and you don't really have to do your melee. And I think that Warframe was like one of the only games that had like a melee that was way too stronger than their guns. But given that right now, it's like, you know, going around and like hacking with melee is quite nice, and then shooting with your guns is also not too bad. I quite enjoy that. It's like, I think if I have more of a ranged weapon, I'll be even more content with using my guns. Like, it will be even more balanced. Because right now, like, using my gun is also kind of like small range. That I feel like, I might as well just like use my melee. Doesn't cost me anything. There we go. Dickus Raldus has found his small plasteel stash. He is contributing to the mission. That's good. Oh shoot, we have another one. We have another one of these. Right, so these really are like the special enemies. And in that sense, it is very much like Left 4 Dead, where you have to watch out for your special zombies or your special mutants.
After this repair, your path continues
Yep.
through Subrail Chiron 13 Alpha.
Watch where you're shooting, veteran. It happens.
Right now, though, I feel like we're kind of stuck here in the middle. Let's just keep on moving. I want to find extraction, especially since we completed one of the objectives. I actually want to complete a mission. Not fail it once again. Rahab asks, Nafdog, are you in the game yet? Or Rahab, do you actually also have Darktide? Seems like a game you might have. All right, let's see here. This right here is a dead end. Rahab says, don't think so. All right, because like this really feels like it's, especially for people who are familiar with Warframe, which is where like we originally started out with this channel. It's like a very comparable thing in terms of getting into Warhammer. Let's see. Good. Just wanted to make sure since he wasn't in focus mode. What do you mean I'm not in focus mode? I'm always focused on everything. I'm kind of dying right now. We are kind of dying right here. It's this right here what we need to take out. Seems like it. We have an exploding barrel over here. It seems like we have to go over to this side. We have to reach the Logistratum. Whatever the hell that is. Seems like some sort of place where decisions are being made. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I've just never had the opportunity to get a hold of it. I see. Alright. Alright, let's go melee on this. If everyone's meleeing, I'm gonna go melee too. We're just gonna have a good old time with this. Though we'll need to have some sort of medkit at some point in time.
But there is more still to do.
Is that full damage in this game? I don't think so.
I see a traitor flavor.
There's ammo over there. What's this? We have scriptures!
Place in its new built glory.
I found we don't need one more scriptures, and then we should be good. Let's see here. I think that we have to go this way. It seems like my teammates are just kind of stuck over there. All right, where are you guys going? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I feel like we got to go anywhere but where we are right now. I think like this might be a good place to go.
Go there. Watching your back.
Let's do this. Yeah, this right here seems to be the right path. Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Have to get moving. Yes, now they're following us. That's nice. That is nice. All right. The mission is a little bit longer than I expected it would be, especially for like a first level mission. I think like comparative to like the Warframe missions, they're like a tad bit longer. But I don't know like whether these maps are like procedurally generated. It might very well be. Especially since like, oh wait, these guys are special units. It seems like. Especially since like I have like no map on this and no feeling of control right now. Like where I've been. Oh whoa! I got another one of these explodey boys. Damn! I keep on getting caught by them, dude. It's not nice. What enemies have you encountered this for? Just these hordes basically, and then sometimes like these mini bosses which kind of explode. But yeah, right now we need to recover one more scripture. There's not that many health points. I thought that we were gonna see more health things going on over time, but we're not seeing that many. Let's see, where's my team at? My team is right over here. Gotta stay close to them. I think it's gun time. So we're not moving forward that much. Let's see. Oh my god, there's a big horde coming in. I think that like sometimes they call out things like they have us from every angle. I think that that's kind of like what we would used to call in Left 4 Dead the free ice cream. It was that was like the moment that the horde would come in and like we would have a mod going. But like, I think it was like a SpongeBob thing, shouting like, free ice cream, and then all the zombies would come in. I don't think like I've played Left 4 Dead unmodded in like a long time. Like basically when I first got the game, I didn't know which mods to install, but then very, very quickly the mods came on, and the game has never been the same since.
An excellent idea. Proceed.
Alright. Need to go here. I need to press something. Skyfire defenses are turned on.
Perhaps you should spend more time in
We should grab some things here.
that rule angels.
We have a heal point, which I desperately need. Oh boy. Alright, we have one more scripture, now we can extract, I guess. I feel like this mission is lasting a little bit longer than I expected it would, especially since we had like the first objective done so quickly. But yeah, that's over there. Retrieve the ammunition shipment, so we have to go this way. Let's see. Gotta open this button here. Freight doors are opening. And then we have a button over here. Ammunition safe, open it up. Oh shit, this guy seems to be special. This guy seems to be special. Alright, let's see. They're taking care of them as well. Alright, good. I have one thing. What do we need to do with this? So we need to pick up the ammunition things. And it seems like we need to rush that over to... Oh shit. Alright, alright, alright. I think I have a feel for this. Watch me fail this. Watch me fail this, yes. No, 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 no. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Where did I come from? Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where did I come from, Cut Night Joe? Come on. I came from this way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, that didn't go that well. But I feel like I'm getting revived right here. There we go. Right, so where was my ammo package? That's right there. He's got the ammo package now, that's good. It does seem like once you're revived, you get back your full health, which is nice. So yeah, I gotta go follow this guy right here. Make sure I protect him as much as I can. Because we gotta deliver the ammo to somewhere. Let's go chase around. And down he goes. Alright, let's go. That's one ammo thing, I guess. Right there, and we have 3 more to go, it seems. So it's just going as a team. Go in there, get 1 or 2 of these things, and then go back. Alright, so yeah, this game really does aid in having like people on voice comms. Just be like, okay, so like this is what we're gonna do, this is the plan. Who's like grabbing this thing, who's grabbing that thing? Alright. Each mission takes about 20 minutes depending on the team. Okay. Yeah, that was longer than I initially expected. Like, I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute thing. That's why I kind of started this mission, because I figured like, oh man, it's going to take you like 5 minutes to kind of like be back, get into the Discord. I was like, oh yeah, I can just do a quick mission in there. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Sorry for making you wait so long. That was not my intention. Alright, so do we have any of the ammo still going on? Or we're going this way now? Ready ammunition shipment, or we have to go somewhere else now? We're going this way. And he's down. And that one is down. Opening up the safe. Opening up the safe. Opening up this safe. And that one. I can't see him anymore. I couldn't see shit.
Not so strong, are you, mutie?
How do I jump up on this? How did he make that jump? I don't know how these guys made that jump. Right, no, I don't want to do this. I want to get to my gun. I want to get to my gun. There's a hound. There's a hound. There's a hound. There's a hound. The hound is dead. Alright, let me get one of these things. I actually didn't want to get that guy. I want to get my gun out, but... Go down! You're annoying! Alright, well, let's go. Let's go to the ship thingy. I got one of the ammo crates. We're getting this down. If we get these two in, we're gonna be on 4 out of 5. We only have to do one more, and then we should be good. Let's go. Oh, it is the last one. I'm getting the last one. Let's put it in. There we go. Alright, that sounds good. I don't think we're gonna find that final scripture unless someone is really, really keen on doing that. Oh shoot, I'm down. Dude! I thought we were gonna be able to extract or something. Alright. 2 hour life still. Let's not die just right before the end, please. Let's get everyone up, and then let's get going. Thank you guys so much. Idleness leads to heresy. I remember that quote. I definitely remember that quote. And there is our extraction ship. We're completing the first mission. Damn it. Yes. Look at that. We have 3 penances complete, which means that we can get some extra rewards from that, like, writing, scripting person. And there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We have some experience going up to level 2. Going up to level 3. Dude, that was a good level. Look at that. We have a weapon unlock. We have a braced autogun right now. And we have a weapon unlock. We have a heavy sword. Ooh. And then we also have a shotgun. And then we also have coins and plasteel. And then we also have an Emperor's Gift, which is another gun. And we have some weapon mastery here as well. We have Mastery 1 on both guns, and we're going to go to Mastery 2. We have Mastery 2 on both weapons as well. Nice. Nice. Alright, I'll be gone for just a quick second, just gotta refresh myself, and then let's get into the Discord, and let's go do another mission.
trust the recent modifications meet with your approval.
So far, I won't know for sure until we get into a firefight.
Alright, and we're back again. Notice you're being summoned to the strategic. Alright. Are they here to congratulate me? It's all good, I'm used to waiting. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, I didn't expect this would take so long, but it's what happens. Alright, we're being summoned right now. Let's go take a look. Is this because they're gonna congratulate me?
Resistance in the hive is chewing holes in the warband. We're losing trained veterans.
Look at me, being all serious like.
What do I get to replace them with? Dirtbag raw recruits like you.
We did save your life, don't forget that.
So here's a chance to impress me. You need to give us your best on every damn mission.
Alright.
You understand?
Sounds good.
I'll be watching you, Acolyte. What does your best look like?
Alright, and there we are. I think one of the things that this game does really well is the entire idea of like you being around with other players. Like if you look at Warframe, it's like they do really go into this thing initially about like, hey, you are a Tenno, and I'm the Lotus, the leader of the Tenno, and like you're joining the band of Tenno, and you can rise among the ranks. So they really sell this idea of it being like a small group. But later on, they kind of like forget about this, where like towards like the War Within or the Second Dream, it seems like they've kind of completely forgotten that, you know, there's the ranks of the Tenno exist, and you're just one of the many out there. And the Lotus never really references the other Tenno anymore. And even so, like, especially if you're supposed to be this only one powerful creature, you're not really, like, it's not really acknowledged that there's 26 million other registered losers around there. That said, though, if you look right here in this game, one of the things that I think it does really well is that, like, it really says, like, hey, you know, we have constant people coming in, we have constant really talented people dying and going out, so you're here to replace it. And it works really well with this idea that, you know, you're playing there with other players, and, you know, you might have people that are better, and you have new recruits coming in. Like, I think that works really, really well right now, at least so far. So, let me see if I have this working properly. I think so. I'll have to check my Discord settings just in a second because it's been a while. So we're using the Discord right now, so let me go switch over to this. Let me see how well this works. Let's go here to the road thingy. Let's go to the road thingy, and let me see here. Hold up. Testing the microphone. Yep, I think that works. So now we'll go do this. And I should be right here in the stream channel. If you join like general, I'll be able to invite you, and then it should be good. Other than that, I think that right now, like, is this testing? Hold on. I thought this was gonna work. Let me test this. Let me test this. All right. That seems soon to work. Let me see if you can you hear me now? Alright, I can hear you too. Perfect.
Just had to turn you up a little bit, but I can definitely hear you.
Alright, awesome. How's it going, man?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Alright, well, let's go and figure this out in game. Let's see how I'll be able to link up with you.
We should be able to link up pretty well, because if you go into your pause menu where your social is, then I think you're on PC. If you was to find a player, it should tell you. It gives you a code for people to add you on. So if you just leave that up on your stream for a minute, I can use your code and hopefully add you that way.
Yeah, I'm having that up right now, and I'm also entering that right here into the text channel on the stream thing. It's 160-899-5219. I think that should be the right one.
I will join you.
There we go. Look at that. Level 30.
Yes, I'm bringing in my overpowered dog.
Ah, nice. So
I do have another character that's level 6, but since I'm kind of helping out as much as I possibly can, I thought better bring in my overpowered character.
Nice. That is awesome. I really like that about like a game that allows you to help, like, you know, support your people that you're playing with instead of like having to play the highest level basically.
Yeah.
All right.
It's with this character, I'm obviously still learning the basics. I've only had the game about a week, so I will pass on as much knowledge that I can to you while I'm helping you out to the best of my ability. But there will be, obviously, with your streaming, you may get more knowledgeable players of the game that can pass you on better information than I can, basically. But I will help you out to the best of my ability and to my knowledge of what I know about the game so far.
Well, I appreciate it. How long have you been playing?
About a week, so I am still relatively new, but I know little bits of information that I'm being helped along with by other veteran players as well, so they're passing me on knowledge as slow as possible because this game can be overwhelming and I don't want to necessarily overwhelm myself too quickly.
No, I can imagine.
So
Let me see. I am trying to see what I can rank up a little bit. I think I'm gonna do this. Right. Let's go do a mission then, I guess.
yeah, I will let you choose a mission.
Are there
And I
any?
will help.
Are there any types that you prefer? Because right now we have, like, I just did like a raid. We also have a strike and then disruption.
You know what would help you level up a little bit quicker?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you go to quick play, you get
A bonus?
extra percentage of XP, you get an extra percentage of plasteel or diamantine. It tells you under the quick play section of what bonuses you will get. So the plasteel, the diamantine that you see in there is resources that you can use to upgrade your weapons. So your melee weapons, your curios, which you will unlock further down the line, which are just like extra bonuses, whether that be to toughness, to damage reduction, that sort of thing. But what I would say is don't use your resources until you get to like level 25, 30. Build them up, because as you do your missions, you will get rewards that are better than the current gear that you're wearing. So if you're wasting your resources on upgrading and then you get better gear, you're going to swap to that better gear and you've just wasted a ton of resources upgrading gear
that you're never going to use
for
again.
no reason. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I will state this, you may only get like one piece of gear per mission that you do, but each time you will get better gear. And obviously, depending on what level or difficulty you want to do the mission at, I would have thought like better's your gear that you get as well. So Sedition, easiest difficulty. Then you've got Uprising, Malice, Heresy, and then Damnation, I think it is. Obviously, the higher the difficulty, the
better rewards.
The better the rewards, but the much harder the difficulty of the missions are and the enemies are as well. So, I mean, just keep that in mind.
All right. Well, since I'm with you, let's try an Uprising quick play. Let's see what we're gonna get into. Let's use that little resource bonus that you were talking about. And
obviously XP, which will help you level up as well a bit faster.
Yeah.
It's how I leveled up my character within 4 days to level 30 of starting the game, because I just kept doing quick play missions because I saw bonus XP. I was like, yep, that's what I'm doing.
I'll take that. So, how did you discover this game?
Xbox Game Pass. I'm an Xbox player, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get this for free while I can.
Yeah.
And ever since I started playing it, I haven't been able to stop. But yeah, like I said, I'm still learning things about the game. But what I know, I will pass on to the best of my ability. And then, obviously, what I don't know...
Yeah, we'll just have to figure it out.
Yeah, figuring it out for ourselves, basically, at the minute.
That Game Pass is really, really nice. I've had that for a couple years too, just to be able to, like, you know, find something, be like, oh, I'll try this, and if you don't like it, you just remove it. And a lot of times, like, you have some pretty good titles in there too.
Yeah, I mean, with the Xbox Game Pass as well, I get something called Cloud Play, so I can even test the games before I install it fully.
Oh, wow.
Onto my Xbox. That way I can see whether I like it or not before it takes up the space on my Xbox, and if I don't like it, I don't have to install it.
Have you always been on an Xbox player?
When I was younger, I started PlayStation, then I moved to Xbox.
Ah, I see. What made you turn Xbox?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh, one of these exploding boys. But yeah, was it the Game Pass that made you decide, like, let's go Xbox, or?
A lot of my friends were Xbox players at the time.
I see.
And due to that, I kind of
decided to switch.
Ended up, yeah, pretty much decided to switch.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like a lot of times when it comes to consoles, just like whatever the most people around you play. So have you been like? I know there have been some people on the Xbox side who've been like, oh man, there's not that many exclusives around, and what is it like? Feels like Xbox is more trying to merge Xbox and PC. Is that something that like you've been worried about too, or is it more like, oh shoot, I'm shooting at a friendly, or is that like something like, hey, you know, the more that Xbox and PC come together, like it's actually more crossplay basically? How do you feel about that?
It's a mixture of more crossplay, but then at the same time, there's not many games that do the cross-platform.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of trying to find the balance.
This ain't so bad. You require all the ammunition.
For the, you know, actual.
Yeah. Oh, we have a charger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For people to play, because I know there is a few games that do have cross-platform, but most of them necessarily don't.
No. Oh wow, look at that like colorful beam. Look at your giant gun as well. Holy shoot.
Oh god, I love being the tank.
You're doing a mighty good job of that, especially like standing inside that little funnel over there. Dude, that was great AF.
Yep. If there's a little funnel, just stand behind me. I will certainly be able to
take it.
Tank quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. So what games did you play before this?
I have played quite a few games in my gaming span. I have played. I've played Space Marine 2.
Is it good?
I've played. I enjoyed the campaign, but I never really had many people to play the multiplayer side of it with. So I just played the campaign, but I did enjoy it. It's another one where there's a lot to learn about the game, so
yeah, I actually wanted to play a little bit of Space Marine today, but started out with Space Marine 1, but it just didn't want to start. And apparently that's like a reoccurring issue where the game is kind of 2014 or something, or 2011, so yeah. Let's see, we're here.
I really do love my ogre.
I can't imagine.
I think it's a nightmare. At least I hope it is. I think the spectacle of the crusade brings hope, it's true. But hope is not enough.
Oh yeah, so you played a little bit of Space Marine 2?
Yeah. For for this game, anyway, for the Warhammer universe, yeah. So if you come over here near me, you see that green glowing skull over there?
Yeah.
I'll shoot next to it.
I see it.
Yeah, if you shoot that, you get extra plasteel, and there's 4 of them within each.
Oh wow.
Mission called they're called heretical idols.
Oh, I see.
And basically, they give you extra resources in at the end of the mission, which also builds up for everyone else. So every bit of resource you find in the map and pick it up, whether that be plasteel or diamantine, everyone gets it.
Ooh,
so it
nice.
doesn't matter who gets to it first either.
I see. So, like, are the maps somewhat similar at a certain point in time that you know kind of like where to look for these things, or does it like randomly generate every time?
It randomly generates every time. I will.
Yeah, get the final. Get the heal up.
Yeah. I just had a little look down at my health, and then I'm like, yep, need to heal up. So.
Alright, seems like we're getting into the elevator over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does randomly generate, but are there like patterns that are kind of like familiar where you're like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. I kind of know where to look here.
Yeah, I'm basically in this type of game. You've got to look all over, otherwise you may end up missing certain things, such as the heretical idols. Of course, for your first couple of runs, you didn't necessarily know about the heretical idols until I told you about it. So it's understandable as to why you missed the heretical idols in the first one. But like I say, as you start playing the game a bit more, you will obviously, when you get to your later levels, trust levels as they're known in this game, you will want to start building up your resources so you can then start upgrading your weapons. And that way you'll be able to deal more damage. You'll be able to put on like different perks which will help you kill enemies faster, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Kind of like a looter to shooter type fight, where it's like you fight to get more resources, to build stronger weapons, to fight even better, and get better items and get stronger weapons.
Yeah, pretty much. And as sort of like the tank of the game. Oh
shit!
A trap there. And obviously, as you've seen in previous games where people have obviously marked enemies, you can mark ammo, med stims, you can mark your...
There we go. Let's get him up. Seems like it's like the guy right over there.
Yep. You can mark things like the Medicare stations. So everything sort of has its place within the game, and obviously you've just got to look all over. So when it comes to your resources, obviously there's ammo here, but you can mark your ammo, like say medical stations there, and obviously you'll be able to mark grenades, that sort of thing, as well as your resources to upgrade your gear. But if I am able to find some resources before people pick them up, There's like a little symbol that comes with them.
Like a symbol that comes when you pick up the resources, or when
you know, like
when you point them out.
Ammo pickups, and you see the bullet symbol. It's sort of like that, but I think with resources, it's more to like a crossed tool sort of symbol. That you'll be able to. Yeah, I've just found some resources over by me, so.
Oh yeah.
Marking them, you'll be able to see like hammer and wrench cross. They're your resources. It doesn't matter whether it's plasteel or diamantine. Your resources will always come with a hammer and wrench cross.
It seems like we can revive you better.
Watch out.
Yeah, I saw that barrel.
As you see, the barrel spreads the fire. That's what killed you in your first run when I was in your stream earlier on.
Yep. Yeah, all of a sudden there was fires. Like, what the hell's going on? Also, we seem to have like a bomb thrower right there.
And yep, pick up those extra resources. So whether I pick them up, let's say whether any of our other teammates pick up the resources, it doesn't matter, everyone gets a share of them.
Yeah. It's just that you get like the little props like, hey, you found them.
Yep. Obviously it'll tell you who found them. But it doesn't matter who picks them up or who finds them. We all get a share. We all get it at the end. So the more you get, the better it is for you down the line when you start to upgrade your weapons. Because of, like I say, everyone gets a share.
There we
go. And obviously, as it says up top, you've got your scriptures, and then obviously you've got your grimoires to collect as well. I don't know if you've seen the grimoires pop up. There's no downside to picking up the scriptures. There's no downside to picking up the scripture or missing any of them. It's just basically more XP at the end of the day.
It's like a bonus objective.
It's a bonus, of course. Picking them up, extra XP. Who doesn't want that? But there's no downside to the scriptures, whether you pick them up or not. There's a downside to picking up the grimoires, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the downside?
The downside to picking up the grimoires is something called curse. And the curse will tick off your health per second, and it'll take a small deal. When you pick it up, it'll take a small deal of your health, and then the longer you have it, the more health it ticks off the curse as well. I will obviously show you what curse is when it happens. Obviously you can take away the curse via a Medicae station. But when you have a grimoire picked up, it'll take away your curse but put it straight back on. So if you use a Medicae station whilst you've got your grimoires picked up, it will put it straight back on again.
Oh, I'm pinned.
Yeah, the mutants are... there's different types of specials in this game. There's gunners which carry around a minigun. So something like I currently have with the twin-linked heavy stubber.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be one with obviously you've met one of them being the Poxhound, which is the dogs that pin you down.
Yeah. Which we just saw right there.
Yeah. Well, I necessarily didn't see it because there's a chest there that won't let me open it for some weird reason. There's your toxic flamers, which spew the green fire. The normal flamers,
the red
obviously
fire.
Orange fire. You've got your pox bursters, which are the ones that run towards you and explode.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your
No turning back now.
what else have you got that I can remember? Your mutants, which is the one that rushes you, picks you up and slams you or throws you everywhere.
Oh yeah, I've met that one.
Yep. There is one on not uprising difficulty, but the next one up, which is it's not sedition, that's the first one. Malice difficulty. There'll be one called the Demon Host, and I'll state this now: you want to avoid the Demon Host at all costs.
All right.
Because if you aggro the Demon Host, it will non-stop attack you.
And it's powerful.
It's very powerful. It can kill 2 of your teammates before it disappears.
Oh shit.
That's how powerful it is. So if you run into a Demon Host on Malice or higher difficulties, avoid it at all costs. Try and sneak around it if possible. That's the best advice I've been given. And I'll let you know why, is because during one of my runs on Malice, obviously, being a new player, I didn't necessarily know about the Demon Host.
You angered one.
I aggroed one in the midst of a pox horde, so I was very much shooting enemies, trying to clear a path for one of my teammates who'd lagged behind us, such so he could have a clear path, you know, through.
Ooh, music swelling off.
I obviously aggroed the Demon Host unintentionally, of course. I didn't mean to do it,
but when you did,
I did at the time. Luckily, there's a scab flamer, the normal one.
Yep.
Orange flames. But I aggroed it, so I took all of the wrath of the Demon Host, survived it, and the rest of my team rallied around, of course, to help banish it as such, which is pretty much killing it off.
Did you guys manage to take it down?
We managed to take it down because I aggroed it. Obviously with a shield up, you know.
Yeah, you have a little bit more of a chance.
Yes. It gave me a chance to work on my dodge as well, so that obviously helped. Like when I'm dodging side to side. There's your toxic slug, a scab gunner, or a toxic one at least. Obviously I didn't mean to, you know, like I say, aggro the boss. And yeah, if you come over here on me, well, you would have, but he picked it up. But up there was a box, a glowing box, which is called Diamantine, which is another resource that you can use.
Yeah.
That you can pick up to upgrade your weapons. and your gear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty much what I would suggest if you are running on anything harder than Malice, which you'll get there when you get better gear, of course. Avoid the demon host.
Yeah. Just be wary of it.
Yeah, there's more diamantine here. I'll tag it.
I see it.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, in this game, what you want to do is obviously look all over, try and collect as many resources as you possibly can, because it's better for you and your allies.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to leveling up characters for later levels.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all the miniature bosses I can think of that I've come across for the time being.
Yeah, there may be...
Shotgunners, that's another one that you'll have to watch out for. Obviously, they are running around with shotguns. Very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Medicaid station.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at Ozion's health,
mm-hmm.
the purple that you're seeing, that purple tick before he removed it,
yeah,
that is what you call curse.
Oh, I see.
You get that on, that's what you're looking to avoid getting on. And you will get curse from being under the poxhounds, which are the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You will obviously find stims around the map as well. Med stims, combat stims, celerity stims, they all do different things. Combat stims helps with combat. You've got med stims, heals you up and it'll remove some of the curse.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your Medicare boxes as well, which will heal you up. If you've got curse, it won't remove it, but it'll heal you up to your curse.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say for me, I've got one tick on my health of curse, and I am down to my last tick. It will only heal me up until my curse tick, basically, the heal box. You will find ammo crates which have 4 ticks on, so you can use it 4 times to replenish ammo. For these type of enemies with a shield on, that you're seeing, like our
guy ready
very assassination targets, of course. When the shield melee is your best option, it takes down the shield pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
As you saw then. Then when the shield's down, ranged weapons, you can use that. Anything that'll help take you down quicker, use it. But shield wise, melee is your best option to take it down quick.
Alright. So melee on shield, and then after whatever you feel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is good.
Yep. And that's that mission done.
Nice. So we took him down.
But yeah, as you've seen, that box that people have put down with the green middle of it, that's the heal box.
Okay.
So that will heal you. Like I say, if you've got curse on a tick of your health, it'll only heal you up to your curse. Then you can pick up med stims. They're called med stims, so you'll know that. That you can use to take away a bit of curse and heal yourself up a bit more. And then of course you've got your Medicare station. It will remove all your curse, and then it will obviously heal you up as well. Unless as I say, you've got the grimoire on you. If you've got the grimoire on you, it'll remove the curse completely, but then that curse will get straight added back onto you and your allies.
I see. Well, we reached some decent levels right there, eh? What difficulty do you normally play if you play with level 30?
With this character, I play with my Malice difficulty, which is the next stage up from what we just run, which is Uprising. And for a low level like you, I suggest Uprising until about level 15, then Malice. That way you've got chance to build up better gear, better weaponry. And that way you'll maybe able to hit harder, survive longer, that sort of stuff. So that is just my suggestion. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to take it.
Oh, I appreciate all the information you're giving me. Like it's really, really helpful. Cause yeah, I mean, like one thing that you're saying is like a lot of the things you don't know about, like you know the little things that are hidden everywhere that you have to shoot. And,
the heretic idol.
The type of bosses you can encounter. So.
Yeah. I've just remembered, like, there you've got your assassination target, that's obviously a mini-boss. On harder difficulties, such as, like, Malice or any higher, you've got, Chaos Spawns, you'll have your Plague Brute, Plague Ogrins, which have Ogrins affected by the Plague, which will spew out Plague, which will apply Curse as well if you stay in that Plague zone for too long. So yeah, it is one of those that can obviously get a little difficult at times, of course, but
all right, let's see. Right now, I'm just getting some of those achievement rewards right here.
Yeah, your penances.
Yeah. Did it do you ever complete them, or like is there always going to be a new one to complete?
Oh, there'll always be more to do. Obviously you've got 4 classes to do. So let's just say you get your character or class that you're playing as right now, whether that be veteran, zealot, psyker, because I know you're not the ogre, and otherwise you'd look like my character.
Yeah.
Big, bulky, chungus kind of character. So whether you are the zealot, the veteran, or psyker, as I say, I don't know what class you're running. You get that to level 30. Obviously, if you go into your penances again, you can see that you've got penances for each class. So you've got your veteran penances, you've got your zealot, you've got your psyker, and your ogre penances. So there's always a lot more to do. And obviously, as you go, let's just say for now you're sticking with Uprising and Sedition threat sort of missions. You also have, mission-wise, you can do your missions on different levels as well. So you've got your penances for higher threat levels, whether that be Damnation, Heresy, Malice. Gear-wise, you'll unlock. You've got your Sire Malik Requisitorium, which you obviously showed earlier on your stream. That is your contracts. So with your contracts, you get them weekly. So you've got a week to complete these contracts for in-game one of the in-game currencies at least. And then from those contracts, you've got your limited time acquisitions, so you can then spend that in-game currency on better weapons. So for me at the minute, because of my level obviously, I am therefore able to get transcendent type weapons, which are the gold level of weapons.
Right.
You've got your different color weapons, so you've got your grey, you've got your green, you've got your blue, purple, gold. That also goes for your curios as well, which are, like I said, just little additional bonuses, whether that be to your toughness, to your health, to your damage reduction, to your block efficiency. From there, you obviously have your armory, which self-explanatory. You can buy weapons, you can buy curios from there. You then obviously have the Shrine of the Omnissiah. This will be where you go in your later levels, such as myself. I haven't necessarily used it as of yet, but you can then upgrade your weapons. So for me, I could concentrate my shield right now to change it from an exalted to a transcendent, so from purple to gold, which would make it obviously a lot better, because I then get an extra blessing on that weapon, which will obviously help out in the long run. Obviously you've got your little training area, the Psychonatorium or whatever it's called. Little training area. As you progress, obviously you get talents, you can put them on. Trial and error with your talents. If you don't like how you've built your tree,
you can just
respec
it and train.
Respec it. Then obviously, before you test it out in a mission, go to the Psychonatorium, whatever. Like I say, test it out in there on the enemies that won't necessarily.
It seems...
You know, hit you, damage you, kill you off. Test it out in there, see how you like it. Yeah, again, if you don't like it, respec your talent tree. And just, it is literally trial and error until you find a play style that best suits you.
Yeah, I think that there's a whole bunch of things that I'll be able to try in this game. I am gonna have to like end this stream and go though, because like I was actually planning to do something like in about 8 minutes time. So I really appreciate all the help you've given me and all the info you've given me.
It's a lot, I know.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to take in, but honestly, like it really helps just to like have someone talk you through it, and also like helping out in the game. That helped a lot. So yeah. I'm gonna have to end the stream though. So thank you so much for joining in, and thank everyone right here for watching as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a bit of an interesting day today with starting out with Space Marine, which didn't want to start, and now we're right here in Darktide, and we discovered an entirely new game, which is pretty damn cool. So hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Left Dog, thank you so much for helping out here in the Discord. And yeah, I will see you all next time.